Hello Primary Sevens. Today there are 3 tasks that you're going to be doing as part of our final day on Moving On Up. Moving On Up has been part of our Edinburgh Citywide Primary 7 Transition Programme. So we've looked at things this week all to do with moving on, saying goodbye, being thankful for the journey that we've had, despite it maybe not being the journey or the journey ending that we would have hoped for in Primary 7 across Scotland. At the same time, we've had the chance to say thank you, we've had the chance to come to school, you've had the chance to tie your messages to the school railings, and maybe you've had the chance to read other people's too. You've also had the chance to consider 5 objects, those objects that represent you, those objects that should give your next teachers and the next group of adults who are going to be there to help you grow an idea about who you are. We talked yesterday about basketballs, we talked yesterday about dancing shoes, we talked yesterday about favourite foods. There's lots of things that make you unique, and there's lots of things that you probably want to share with your teachers so that they get to know you. You've also had the chance to talk about any exciting feelings you have about going to high school, making new friends, the excitement of participating in science experiments, making food, and we definitely enjoyed talking about making chocolate muffins. At the same time, we talked about the really normal feeling of being nervous about going on to your next school and the really normal worries that you might have. We've shown you some BBC bite-sized videos that would be helpful to watch, and we've shown you places where you can get advice, and we've talked about those feelings too. It's really normal to have those feelings. Feelings around fitting in, feelings around making friends, and feelings around getting lost. We've all agreed as you move on to your next school, you are going to get lost. And we've all agreed that it's not the end of the world to ask for help. Today we're moving on to the 3rd day. Today is focusing on what tools do I have to help me. That's the theme of today. And there are 3 tasks, as I said, that you're going to be focusing on. Task number 1 is all about getting active, planning your route to your new school. Now, some of you just live across the road from your new school. You could probably wave to it from your windows, but some of you will be relying perhaps on public transport, parents and carers or family members driving you safely to school. So it's all about getting really practical. Plan your way to school. What roads are you going to need to cross? What way are you going to travel? What roads do you need to go down? What directions do you need to turn? And if your parents and carers are available today, and I appreciate they could be working, I'd really like to see you try and go on that journey today. Take those steps. Get yourself safely from your from your house, all the way to your new school. Will you go the same journey every day? What are the expectations of getting to school? The second part of this is to discuss with your parents and carers what are their expectations of how you travel. Over the next few weeks, we also want to see you taking your journey to school. Get used to it, get used to those roads, get used to those crossings, and make sure you can travel there safely. The second part of today is all about being kind to others. So you've been really mature in thinking about how you're part of this journey, but children across Scotland, children across Edinburgh, all Primary 7s are part of this journey. And some people will be feeling really excited, ready for the next step, ready to move on, ready to be further challenged in their learning. At the same time, there will be people in our group, in your friendship group, in your wider friendship group in Primary 7, who might find this a challenge, and they might find this scary. So your second task today is to get in touch with somebody that you know that's going through the same journey as you, the same movement from primary to secondary, and talk to them. How are they feeling about the journey? Show your kindness by reaching out to them. What are they most excited about? What are they hoping to achieve? What are they hoping will happen? And then on the other side, and we've said this is completely normal, talk about any worries that you might have and how they feel about starting their new school. Remember to keep an eye on Twitter, because I'm very aware of Leith Academy, of Drummond, of Trinity, of Portobello, of Holyrood, putting things online today for you guys, for pupils, to be getting in touch. And for you guys as pupils to be able to ask questions, find out more, and start linking in and making those relationships. So task 2 today, let's be kind to others. Let's reach out. Let's ask each other how we're doing. How do we feel about this journey? The third part of today's tasks is an art and design competition. Now, if you were able to come round to school and you were able to come and sign up and put your picture up or put your words up on the school gates, then you'll have already received an entry form for a competition. This is your 4th year of being part of the Building Resilience programme, and you have seen it all. You have learned all of the different techniques and tools that we have in the Building Resilience Toolkit. And you'll know that they're represented by little avatars. Sometimes it's Skipper, sometimes it's characters that are in different colours. You'll know that they're the ones that we put up on posters as part of our health and wellbeing display. They're also shown on the front of your Moving On Up booklet. We're really interested to see if you could redesign one. Have a think about a building resilience block that you've enjoyed. So it could be challenge your mindset, keeping connected, getting active. Have a look at the avatar that we currently have for them. That avatar is the same in every school across Edinburgh and actually in many schools across Scotland. But we're challenging you to choose one. With the one that you've chosen, we want you to redesign the avatar. We want you to come up with something new. We want you to challenge your mindset. You've got an entry form, and I will make entry forms available to anyone who doesn't or hasn't been able to collect one. On your entry form, we're looking for your new design. Change it up. What could that look like for Get Active? Be kind to others. What could the avatar look like? Now, you're welcome to bring your submission into school, or you're welcome and drop it off at the school office, but you're also welcome to send me a picture online. The deadline for this is the 25th of June. I'll be sending them off to the local authority, all of Edinburgh, the competition. Winners will be chosen from that competition. Now, it's not all about prizes, and you know that we're not all about prizes at Lauren. We expect you to do the best you can and be the best that you can be regardless. But there is an opportunity to win a £50 Blackwells or Waterstones voucher. And I know that we've got a fantastic reading community at Lauren through reading cafes, through reading buddies, through going to the Learning Hub to collect books, through author visits. There's loads of things we've done this year to promote that. And it might be that you've got the opportunity to win a book voucher or a voucher for these shops that you could purchase supplies, stationery or books. Have a think about what you could change the avatar up to, and have a think about how you could link back to the Building Resilience units. I'm really looking forward to what you come up with.